Welcome back to the morning show, live right here on JTV. With us now, who's coming to town to perform at the Big Ham's Comedy Jams presented. Here in town in Jackson, we present Tommy Davidson Live is coming this Saturday. Tommy, how are you?
I'm really good, man. Really good. Can't say I've been to Jackson, Michigan, but I'm coming.
You're coming. Now you've been to our great state before. Any Motown memories that will come up during your set?
I got an Ann Arbor memory.
Okay.
I tell you that much. I was performing at Michigan University. That's the Wolverines, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
And in a tuxedo, and it was a fundraiser for the sports program, and all the awarded athletes were there, and I got a heckler, and I'm going back and forth with this guy, and then all of a sudden I feel like someone took my picture. And I had some pros right up front. Charles Smith was there, Brian Greasy, all the guys.
Oh yeah.
And all of a sudden, Charles looks at me and goes, hey. And I look, and my whole tuck shirt is covered with blood. And apparently somebody threw a beer can, and it cut my eye.
Oh my gosh.
But I just kept going with my comedy. I felt something, and it hurt, but I was like, don't stop.
That's hilarious. Didn't even faze you.
And boy, it ended the show. And everybody was upset and this whole 9 yards and everything, but it was a really, really, really beautiful people where they were just like, that never happened and all this. And so that's my memory of the Wolverines. I got bit by a Wolverine.
Well, we hope that doesn't happen here in Jackson. I know it won't. It's unfiltered and unapologetic. What topics are you most excited to explore in this tour?
You know what? My topic is people, and our surroundings, and just what's funny to me. And I got lucky because what's funny to me is funny to my audience. If I didn't have that gift, I wouldn't be doing comedy. I'm telling you. Comedy is only because I see things that are funny. But imagine if no one thought they were.
Right.
So I already had it naturally, I guess.
I heard you say once people used to laugh at the same thing. Like everyone used to think the same thing was funny. And now it's a little different.
Like when you were on the playground.
Absolutely. I was sharing with you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that kind of passed, but it hasn't really passed. It's just that the people that are greenlighting TV and stuff, they got a little heady, they got a little mental, they got a little sensitive, and that had all stopped during the 90s. And everybody was just free to say what they wanted to say, and it was just less pressure on individual groups. But society changes, and there's groups of people that don't want to be talked about in a certain way, and they take a stand, and that's the American way. But also the American way is to understand them, get it in our brain, and keep moving. Keep moving in a direction where everybody's happy. The outcome of every day doesn't have to be some kind of controversy. It can actually be like, hey, everybody have a good day. Let's get along, baby, and have a good time.
I like the sounds of that. 35 years ago, does it feel that long? And if you look at the cast of In Living Color, everyone's so successful. Take me back to those early days on set. Was it competitive? Was it cooperative, collaborative? What was that like with all of you? I mean, literally the funniest people in America all together on one show.
I can only liken it to, I think the circus was like that. I mean, you just walk by each other, you got a new costume on, and there's elephants, and there's all this stuff you got to do, you're swinging onto stuff. And that was what it was like for us. Because we were all young comedians that wanted to do movies and TV and wanted careers. So when we got together, And we were the most versatile out of all the comedians that were in Hollywood, you know. And Keenan saw it. Keenan Ivory saw it, put us together on one show, and it was just, and it was a collection of, it was a culture grip. All these people from different places, you know, different colors.
Yeah.
And we just concentrated on making people laugh. And it became our life.
Tommy, was
Our life.
there a certain sketch that you had a hard time getting through? I rewatched one recently. You played a little kid in a lot of the Homie the Clown skits and got hit in the back of the head quite a bit. Were there certain sketches that you guys broke character all the time?
Yeah, that was a particular one where I don't know how much they're gonna do to me.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm sitting there going, homie. I mean, you may have, what was next, a flamethrower? You know. You know, homie, don't play that. You know. Yeah. You know, but you know, I think a lot of the work with Jim Carrey and Jamie Foxx was challenging, and it was always sketches I wanted to be in. I wanted to be in all the sketches and be next to the star of the sketch. You know, because I became a really good assist man. You know, I could really make their sketches work. But Fire Marshal Bill probably was the hardest one for me. Because he's unpredictable.
Right.
And everything he did, I had to keep a straight face. and it was hard with him.
Yeah.
You know, because he get this close to you and go, you know, and you're like going, hey man, hold on, man.
Oh, that's so funny. It's so funny. It's so fun to watch some of those old clips. It makes Saturday Night Live look boring, I'll tell you that.
Man, you know, we thank God we the antithesis of, you know, they had some years where they were just platinum, you know, but to get into sketch comedy and then eclipse that, man, that's a stellar career. To be able to say, hey, there was a time when we were better than Saturday Night Live. You know?
Tommy, are there, I'm sure you get asked all the time to do impressions. What's the impression that is most asked from you by fans?
You know what? There's so many. I would say probably Sammy is one, because that's, you know, all I have to do is just kind of, you know, say, hey, Jackson, and I don't mean Jackson 5. I mean, because they're from Indiana. But the thing about that is I can talk to you, and I can look you in the eye, and you can look me in mine.
I can't wait to see the show this Saturday. I know fans are going to be super excited. Before we let you go, I want to talk. You reunited with one of your great friends for Papa's House. It seems like you're having a great time with that, Tommy.
That was beautiful to be together again, and to be with the family, because that's all we did was laugh. They know me the best, so they were coming making suggestions, and that, you know, they shepherded me through the process. It had been a long time since I've been on the set, and they just said, man, where'd you go? Come on, just be the you were. And once I got that back, we were off to the races, and we had a great time. And our children are grown now. Yeah, they're adults, and and his children run the show. So that was really different. Uncle Tommy's here, you know. I've known him since they were born, you know.
Yeah, it's amazing, and truly iconic and amazing. Thanks for all of those wonderful memories that I need to start introducing my child to some of those old sketches.
Yeah,
and
you do.
It's so funny, and it's good. It's good humor too. It is.
Oh, it's you know, you can't help but laugh, and it's great humor. And who needs it better than us right now?
Absolutely,
you know? We
do. Tommy, thank you so much. Tickets are available this Saturday, Tommy Davidson live at the historic Michigan Theater. You can get tickets right now, michigantheater.org. Doors at 8, shows at 9. Tommy, thanks so much for being with us on the morning show. I appreciate it.
Man, thanks for having me, all right?
All right, we'll see you this
weekend.
We'll
see you soon, man.
Thank you.
At the playground.
You got it.
All right, later.
Thank you.